I think so. Alright, so... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where's my dog? I can't sit still for too long because these mosquitoes. Look at this. Can you see all of it? Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this herd. Flock. Can you see this? Look at all of those mosquitoes. Look at that. Those are mosquitoes. Holy heck. Can you see that? I don't think I can zoom. Yeah, I can. Alright, I can zoom on here. That is sick. That's mosquitoes. Oh my gosh. The wind picked up and blew them down there. That is crazy. Is that how far I can zoom? Wow. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh my gosh. Man. Alaska. State bird. Mosquito. I mean, look. They're even on my phone. Alright, I see somebody watching. We're up in Alaska right now, and I was just, check this out. Look at all of those mosquitoes. Oh my gosh. Wow. Have you ever seen so many mosquitoes? They're on my phone. Look at this. If I don't post for a while, send somebody out to Connor's Bog, because my body's probably drained of blood. Look at all of these gosh dang mosquitoes. Oh my gosh. Alright. Oh man. They're on me. They're all over me. Whew. If anybody's watching, check this out. Look at this. Mosquitoes. I'm in Alaska. I'm at the dog park with my dog. And the mosquitoes are everywhere. Oh my gosh. Mosquitoes. Woo! Alaska state bird here in Alaska. That's crazy. They're all over. They're on my phone. How are you over here, buddy? They're on you, aren't they? Hey. Oh my God, we're not going to be here very long. Man. How's everybody doing out there? My name's Jeremy. This is Skipper. Poor guy. Maybe we shouldn't be here very long, huh? Holy smokes, that's a lot of mosquitoes. Yeah, we're going to have to abandon this. Look at that. Have you ever seen? I mean, they're probably all over me. I can feel them crawling in my hair. Oh my gosh. Anyway, hi everybody. So we're out in the dog park right now. Can you see them? They're everywhere. We're in Alaska, and I had to put my other dog down May 27th. Cadbury and Skipper are the stars of the show here on Always Kiss Your Dogs Goodnight. And honestly, I was worried my little dog would be lonely at home, but actually, he's loving it, being the only dog. He's absolutely sucking it up. Sam Lowe. Skipper says hi back. Rachel. And then who else do we got here? Dino Dude. Hello, Dino Dude. Man, if I'm swinging the phone around here and there, bear with me, because These mosquitoes are horrible. That's the worst I've seen so far out here. There could be moose out here. I've seen a bunch of them lately. Man, look at that. Like, I'm quite a ways down the road now. Look at that. Holy moly. I've never seen such before in my life. Man. So we're going to take a little walk around. I don't think we're going in the woods. It's windy right now. The breeze will help to keep them off of us. But honestly, if I step off this trail and go in the woods, I can't stop looking at that. That is a flock, herd, whatever you want to call that, of mosquitoes moving down there. A cloud. Sorry. I'm trying to get the mosquitoes off my face with my shoulder. Whew. Yeah, look, they're on my camera. They're everywhere. Oh shit, I'm recording with my other... Okay, I guess, you know, this content creation thing. Why is there so many mosquitoes? Let me tell you, Alaska, after being frozen for like 9 months of the year, basically, once the end of March comes around, everything starts to melt. By May, it's pretty much gone. Stuff has to get going. I got one on my face. Things have to reproduce. They have to pollinate. They have to get breeding. They have to get the next generation going. So everything here explodes rapidly. Pollen is already going. The leaves have only been out for like, this is like week number 2 that the leaves have opened up. They're just fully opening right now. There's so many mosquitoes because that's just what they do. They breed so rapidly. And right now, apparently, this is June 9th. And they've got to get going before the end of the season. Man, I can actually still see them from here. Jeez. ASMR Fairy last name. That's a long handle. How are you? It is after 9 o'clock here. 9:25 p.m. here in Alaska. It will not be dark till midnight. It's very hard to sleep. Very hard to sleep. So Skipper and I are enduring life with just he and I. Skipper, come here. Come here. Let me see your face. Oh my God, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Come here. How do you walk around with that stuff? Look at you. Look at you. You see how bad... We can't get out of here. We can't do this much longer. I don't even remember what the heck I was saying. Cadbury died. I had to put him to sleep. He had Cushing's disease. I think all my viewers left. One is chilling on my camera. So my dog Cadbury, I had to put him to sleep Wednesday, the 27th of May. He had Cushing's disease. And what that does is it's a adrenal gland gone bad. It was overproducing. Hello, Riley Billy, Royal Billy. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Hello to you. We are enduring mosquitoes here in Alaska, and I'm talking about my dog and his Cushing's disease. So we're just enjoying a little bit of time out here. I guess we're feeding the mosquitoes. So I figured I'd just hit record and go live. It looks like I'm boring everybody. Cadbury was 13 years old and he had Cushing's disease. And his cortisol was going crazy. It was dumping too much stress hormones into his system. Skipper, get out of that water. Skipper! God dang it. And so he couldn't relax. He was breathing heavy, panting. He was gaining weight. His legs were going out. He was falling down. Come here, buddy. Look at these mosquitoes. Oh my God. And he was crazy, hungry all the time. Drinking a lot of water, peeing a lot. And I tried to keep him comfortable as long as I could with this drug that's been banned for human consumption. Man, look at the mosquitoes. God. All of these mosquitoes. We gotta get out of here. Skipper, I can't do this. You're gonna be itching your face all night long. These are mosquitoes. Come on, buddy. We gotta get out of here. We can't do this. Hey, come here. Can't you feel that stuff on your face? So Cadbury was like really sick with that Cushing's disease, and he just couldn't relax. I gave him this drug called Veterol. Skipper, come here. He's trying to get to the puddle of water over there. Skipper, Skipper, come on. Come here. Great, he's gonna go jump in the frickin' water where the mosquitoes are in there frickin' breeding and being born. Skipper! Hey! How'd you get over there? Come here. Come here. Come here. Hello from Alaska, everybody. All one person right now. Hello, hello, hello. So anyway, my dog was really sick with the Cushing's disease stuff. And eventually I had to just put him down. The night that I had, night before, man, I'm too stressed out with these mosquitoes. I wish I could push pause, puss. Come on, Skipper, we gotta go. We gotta go. So I had to put him down the night that, before I put him down. He was panting really heavily and he just couldn't relax. So Skipper's brother, Cadbury, is resting in peace now. And we are living life by ourselves now. And he seems to be doing just fine. He's happy being by himself. Skipper, come here. I need you to listen. These mosquitoes are sucking us dry. Man. I'm horrible trying to tell a story right now because these mosquitoes are distracting the heck out of me. Between them and Skipper not listening and me trying to battle these mosquitoes, keeping them off his face. Arrgh. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you, but you're... Come on, let's go. Woo! If we step off this trail, the mosquitoes are going to be really bad. I got them on my face. He's got them all over him. We cannot enjoy this walk at the dog park. Hello there, how are you? I see you. All of these things are mosquitoes flying around. They're on my phone, they're in my hair, they're all over my dog. I can't keep up with them. Great. Look at these mosquitoes. Ah. Horrible, I tell you. Skipper, come here. Move. Come here. Come here. Come here. You don't listen very well. You don't listen very well. God. Alright. I see you sitting there watching me now. I want to show you some mosquitoes. Look at this. Can you see that cloud? We're in Alaska. And those are mosquitoes right now. See all the mosquitoes? Look at that. I have never seen, actually I'm lying, I've seen quite a few clouds of mosquitoes in my lifetime, but this is crazy with the sun behind them. All those dang mosquitoes. They're being blown away by the wind right now. Thank goodness for the wind. We're just trying to take a little walk at the dog park today, and it seems like we're just feeding mosquitoes. Whew. My name is Jeremy. This is Skipper. And we're in Alaska. Trying to enjoy a walk at the dog park. And these mosquitoes are going crazy. Must be at the peak of their hatching out. That's kind of hard on the eyes, isn't it? Woo! Skipper, you want to say hi? Look at you. Oh, you're doing pretty good. No mosquitoes on your face. Skipper, say hi. Come here. Good boy. Do it again. Good boy. One more time. Oh, why don't you listen to me that good when I command you to do other things? Clean your room. I hope everybody's doing good out there. Let's go out in the woods, Skipper. We're going to make it quick, though, because it's too bright on my eyes out there. And in the woods, there's not much wind, so mosquitoes could be really bad. But this is more scenic, and it looks a lot better than that boringness out there. I hope today was a good day for you. It was for me. Going to work sucks most of the time. I'm getting pretty good at my job. I'm a manager at a food manufacturer. And managing people is kind of difficult. Managing people is difficult. Trying to make everybody happy. This is Skipper. And we are in Alaska taking a walk in the forest. The grass and the leaves have just started to come out as of like 2 weeks ago. It has been a long, icy winter. And apparently, it's the right time for mosquitoes to hatch. And we're feeding them right now. Come here, let me give you a face check. You got any mosquitoes? Yes, you do. How many you got? 3? Huh, poor guy. You're gonna be waking me up to scratch your face. Whew. Has anybody ever been to Alaska? Anyone that's watching? Y'all aren't commenting very much. Whew. Nice live stream of my dog's butt. We're just getting used to living without another dog in our lives. It's pretty sad having to make the decision to put one of your dogs down, you know? You don't want to, but when they're suffering, and the best thing for them is, you know, you just want them to not suffer anymore. You don't want to see something that you love in pain. So I swear my dog was telling me that night, Tuesday night, the 26th of May, I almost fell down. He was telling me, dude, I've had enough. I can't do this anymore. He was panting and he couldn't stop. He couldn't rest. He couldn't sleep. So I had to get up the next day and take him to the vet. And the people at the vet, they were like, oh, we'll give him some drugs to sedate him and keep him comfortable until Friday, which was 2 more days later. And they were going to schedule me for an appointment at 11:30 a.m. with the doctor and see what else they could do for my dog. Well, I kind of waited around for another 20 minutes, and when I saw the doctor come out of one of the rooms, I said, "Hey, can we talk?" And he started talking to me. I guess most people want to see what else they can do to save their dog. What else can we do? What else can we do? And when I got to talk to the doctor, I told him, I said, honestly, my intentions, look at all the mosquitoes on him. I said, my intention today, my agenda is to put him to sleep. He's not coming home. I've already given him his last meal. And he said, oh, well, in that case, take your time, come back, it won't take long. Take your dog to McDonald's. We'll give him some chocolate, and then we'll spoil him a little bit, and we'll put him to sleep. We'll put him out of his misery. So we did that. And I had always thought about how my dog was going to die. When they turn 5, I've talked to other dog owners, and they've actually started crying when their dog was oh, my dog's 5, and they start crying because their dog's life is halfway over, is the way they're looking at it. I kind of lost my track of thought there. Anyway, to think about my dog dying, I always wondered, oh, am I going to be able to say goodbye? Is he going to get hit by a truck? Am I going to wake up one day and he's going to be dead? But no. I was able to say goodbye to him, hold his paw while he went to sleep. It kind of sucks having to make that call. And I know we humans have to do that for our parents, our kids, or those who are in a coma or hospitalized. And we try to hold on and hope and pray, and we wish for the best, that they're going to come out of it. And it's hard to make the decision to pull the plug on someone you love, or to put an animal to sleep because you love them so much. But when they're suffering, you don't want something that you love to suffer, right? You want them to be happy, you want them to be at peace. So once we gave my dog that drug and he got sleepy, I could see the relief in my dog's eyes. And he looked at me in a way that he was saying goodbye. He just was very peaceful looking. He sat down, laid down, kind of fell down. Hard to hold his eyes open. I gave him some chocolates and some donuts that they had at the doctor's office. And they kind of sedated him a little bit more. And then finally they pulled out this needle with some blue stuff in it. And the doctor sat there with me and explained to me what we were doing. And he told me that when you euthanize or put an animal to sleep, that basically what you're doing is you're drugging them to the point that they're still conscious and their organs are still, their heart's still pumping blood, and then they inject the whatever drug it is that they use to put animals to sleep, and it pumps through their system. And honestly, I could actually see the moment my dog passed. I could see it in his eyes. I might start crying. It didn't take very long for them to put him to sleep. I'm happy he's not suffering anymore, but I do miss him. I tell you what, some things that we do, some things that our animals do are annoying. And I want you to remember this. Because when something is dead, when it's no longer in your life, those things that animal or that person did that annoyed you, you'll actually feel some guilt for that stuff irritating you. You'll actually miss it. Like my dog barking at 5 o'clock in the morning while I'm trying to make his food. That was annoying. It used to make me mad. But now that he's gone, well, that annoying bark at 5 a.m., I miss it now. Skipper used to hide around the corner when I would be eating because the other dog would attack him. He attacked him years ago when he was a puppy. I didn't realize that Skipper lived in fear of Cadbury. Yeah, Cadbury was born on Easter, so he got the Easter dog name. And this dog used to attack other dogs and didn't like people. How's it going? He didn't really like very many people, and he didn't like other dogs. He was always fighting other dogs. Anyway, this little guy now that Cadbury is not alive, he's begging. He's in the kitchen. He used to hide in the back hallway, in the bedroom, till I got food bowls ready and stuff because the other dog was aggressive. Now that dog's not around anymore, this little guy's sitting at my feet while I'm prepping food, while I'm cooking, right there begging at my little TV tray and stuff. So I asked him, I said, what would your brother think right now? What would he do if he saw you sitting here this close to my plate of food, begging? And he just looked at me. And I called my other dog's name. I was like, Cadbury! Skipper stopped, looked over his shoulder, looked around the room. He looked at me like, mother trucker, you messing with me? But he loves it. He is so happy to be an only dog now. He's got all of my attention like he's always wanted. He always would push my other dog out of the way and try to steal the show. Mind you, the other dog, the one that passed away, the one that I put to sleep, he was my first dog. And this little guy came into our home. So I think he was always fighting for number one. I can imagine when you're an animal. Think about it if you and I were... Come on, let's get on your leash. Hey, Kipper. Think about Kipper living out in the woods, no houses. There's safety in numbers. Pardon me, I gotta put his leash on. And if people don't like you in your group, they make you go outside. Well, there's freaking wolves and stuff outside. There's other creatures outside. To be exiled or thrown out of the group is sentenced to death, So being loved and being accepted is important for survival. So I think the way he was acting was always trying to be accepted, always trying to be close to me. I think it was a survival thing. I'm not sure. I do know that what I'm saying is true, though. To not be liked, to get kicked out of the tribe, right? But when you don't live in a house and you're outside, you don't want to be left alone because something's going to eat you. I don't know. So now he's got me all to himself without the other dog in our lives. And it seems to me he thoroughly enjoys it. Ain't that right, Skippy? Say, rrr, rrr. Come on, don't let me down right now. I got people watching. Hey, Skipper. Rrr. Good boy. Good boy. He's got this little lump on his eye I need to get off. Not sure what it is. It used to leak. It doesn't now. It's almost 10 o'clock. 9:47 p.m. in Alaska right now. You ready to go home? We went for a little walk. Figured we'd hit a live stream and yeah, talk to some people. You ready to go home? So basically all I've been doing is talking about what it was like to put my dog to sleep and life without him. Ready? Let's go. Good boy. Give me hugs. Always kiss your dogs goodnight. You gotta always kiss your dogs goodnight. Can I share something with you? I'm over 50 years old. And I knew my dog was gonna not be around for another year. He might be around, but I knew it wasn't very far away. So I didn't want to feel the guilt of not being close to him. So for the past 10 months, I think, I'm a grown-ass man, I've been laying on the floor. Not every night, but most of the nights, I've slept on the floor with my dogs. I ain't gonna lie. And that final night before I put my dog Cadbury to sleep, he was hurtful. When you would lay down and hold him, he would get up and go lay in the other room or get away from me. I don't know if he got hot or whatever. He just didn't like to be, I don't know, loved on. That night, he couldn't relax. He was that's what he was doing for like 6.5 hours straight. And I don't know how long he was doing that while I was at work. All I knew was like those 3 weeks, he was starting to decline and he was getting sicker and sicker from the Cushing's disease. Well, that night I gave him some trazodone because he couldn't relax. And about an hour later, he finally laid down. And then I laid on the floor next to him. And when I laid down, he flopped over on his side. Mind you, he doesn't like to be slept with. He doesn't like to be held. And he leaned into me. And he let me hold him for like 4 hours. I didn't go to work that day. I texted my boss. It was like 5 in the morning. And I went to sleep with him for about 4 hours. Got up, called the doctor. Then I went in and then we put him to sleep. It was a rough day. It's a rough decision to make, but I'm happy my dog is not suffering anymore. I'm glad that this dog isn't stressed out from being alone. And honestly, I was hoping that Cadbury would go first because Cadbury can't be left all alone, and I did not want to subject myself to another round by getting another dog just to keep him happy. Skipper was Cadbury's support dog, basically. When he had an appointment at the vet, I would take Skipper too. Or when Skipper had procedures to get done at the vet, Cadbury got to go stay with him. So he wouldn't sit at home and bark and whine and have his panic attacks that he has. So, I don't want another dog. I don't think I want one until I don't have to go to work anymore, if that ever happens. Having a dog is a lot of work. It doesn't have to be. You can just leave them home, but you see right now it's 10 o'clock almost, and I'm out with my dog. It is Alaska. we're locked in the house for months because of the ice and snow. So I'm going to lose a little sleep right now, but we get to spend some time outside in the sunlight while it's here in Alaska. It's time for me to get home and go to bed. Try to go to bed. It's really hard to sleep when it doesn't get dark till midnight. I appreciate you stopping by, checking our channel out. If you've never been here before, go check out some of our videos. I've been watching. The reason I created this channel was to have some videos and some memories to look back on when my dogs were no longer here. So it would be a living, breathing memorial for them so that I could just sit and watch. So like right now, did my camera die? I don't know why this shuts off. God dang it. I was recording. I like to record our dog walks because then I post it to our channel, and then when the dogs aren't here and I miss them, I can just hit play and let it roll on the TV, and I can relive our memories. I can see my dogs again. Well, that's working beautifully. The other day I put it on TV and I hit my playlist, and man, a little sad here and there, but the majority of it was funny. It was nice to watch my dog Cadbury. It was nice to actually go back and watch the videos that I've been posting for almost 5 years. Since 2021, we've been doing this channel, and it's just memories of my dogs and myself. So I'm still recording dog walks and stuff and posting them. Did it die again? Son of a... Anyway, it's been nice to watch that stuff. And I've got about 500 videos, and it was cool to see my creativity, to remember like the day that Cadbury went to sniff a tree and Skipper hiked up and peed on his head. Yeah, some good memories there. Some things that I'd forgotten. So we live in an interesting day and age where our memories can be recorded and stored now. Whereas most of the time that humans have been here, it's just a memory. If you forgot it, you forgot it. And I tell you what, every time I watch a video, there's not a single video that I watch that I've totally forgotten about. Like, I go right back to that moment. I like remember that day. I remember other things we did on that day. So always kiss your dogs goodnight. The channel is memories of what it was like for me to have these dogs. Yeah. Ain't that right, Kippy? Say, brr. Bark. Brr. Are you done? You barked out? Fine. Fine. You normally bark on command. You're my good boy. I love this dog a lot. The other dog, it hurt to lose him, but this is my dog. This is definitely my dog. I'm not sure if dogs are angels or what. I don't know how what your beliefs are, but I'm not very like religious. Doesn't mean I'm not into believing in a higher power or anything like that. I'm not really into the religion or the church thing very much. I think that's more of a man concept. But this little guy here might have been heaven sent. I don't know. Because he sure did help me through a dark period in my life where I didn't really want to be around here anymore. But when I was at the bottom there, feeling in that, rolling around in that despair, knowing that I had these creatures that depended on me, it helped me get through the depression that I was in back in that time. This was about 2016, 2017. Story about how I got this dog real quick. If you just got here, stick around. Well, God dang it, why'd you leave already? I just chased you off. Anyway, my daughter, we got the first dog, and my daughter was talking to the girl that brought us that dog, which was Cadbury. Well, my daughter wanted to volunteer at an adoption clinic. In the state facilities, they didn't want, she was under 18, so they didn't want her around. So the girl that brought us our first dog that we got said that she would pick my daughter up and take her to the adoption clinic, which is Alaska Animal Rescue Friends, ARF. So every week she would go. She was probably like 9 years old back then. Every week, all the big girls would bring their foster dogs in to the adoption clinic. And they would show their dogs and la 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 la, and some of them would get adopted. And then they would bring them home. So every weekend, every Saturday, she'd, Daddy, can you give me, this one's a cute one, he's small, he's not too big, and he's cute, and can we bring him out? And I was like, no, my landlord won't like that. So one day, my daughter calls me up from the adoption clinic and says, Daddy, this dog's cute, and he came in with his mommy, and somebody adopted his mommy, and now he won't stop barking, and he's crying, and she was crying. She almost had me crying. And so she was like, Daddy, can I please bring this dog home? Can we foster him? And I always said, no. But she hit me with, they adopted his mom, and he's in the cage by himself, and he's crying, and he's all alone. So I said, go ahead and bring him. So she brings this dog home. He's annoying. He's peeing on my stuff. He's rummaging through my house. Won't stop moving around. This dog got on my nerves. Couldn't stand this dog. Skipper is his name. Next weekend comes around. She takes him to the adoption clinic. He barks when he's in a kennel. So he didn't get adopted. People probably thought he was annoying. Wouldn't stop barking. So she brought him home. Next weekend it rains, so they didn't go. Another week goes by. This weekend they're going. All right, I'm going to take Skipper to the adoption clinic. I looked at her. I didn't even think about these words. And I said, you're not taking my damn dog. She looked at me like, what? I said, yeah, that's my dog. He's staying here with me. You're not taking my damn dog to the clinic. That's my dog. So she called up the girl at the rescue group, and they waived the $250 adoption fee. And that's how I got this dog. That's how I got this dog. I did not want a dog. My kid grew up, moved out, and it's just me and this dog. I did not want a dog. I've got hair all over my car. Got to pay a couple grand. Got to get surgery on this bump on his eye. Got to get his teeth done. I think his teeth are hurting. Probably going to cost me money there too. Get some teeth removed. And I don't know how much longer he'll be around. But I think he's 13. Skipper? I know you heard me. I see your eyes kind of... Anyway, there's so many mosquitoes out here. He's probably been bitten 100 times. And he's probably starting to itch now. Plus, there's these little things that are sticky that come off the tips of the evergreen trees. And they fall on the ground and they get stuck to his paws. Are you biting at mosquitoes? Yeah. Get them. That's the first time I've ever seen you bite at a mosquito. Anyway, thanks for watching. We're going to head out. I appreciate you stopping by. If you got dogs, don't forget to love on your dog tonight. And kiss them goodnight, because you never know when your dog's last day is going to be. And my other dog's last day was May 27th of 2026. Yeah. We've got his ashes, and I think quite a bit of ashes, actually. I think we're going to go around Alaska and sprinkle them out at all the places that we used to go together. Scatter them around. Anyway, if you don't have dogs, watch my channel or love on somebody else's dogs. If you do have dogs, make sure to kiss them goodnight every single night. Got it? Because you never know when it's going to be the last day. Till next time, thank you very much for watching. And don't forget, always kiss your dogs goodnight. How the hell do I get out of here?